Well, it's about 9 days later. I've been working on that 56 Chevy. I've been working on getting some things finished up on it. And I needed to get the Mercedes here up on the lift so I could work on the bottom part of this fender reconstruction I'm doing. So I've been doing a little bit. I didn't record, just making some small pieces to go in the lower portion of the headlight bucket area here and some more of this lip area. So I'm down to my last piece on the bottom here that I need to cut out, and this is the remainder of the rust. As you can see, it's scaled in here and it stops right about where my line is, so I should be safe from here down, not have to replace any of that. So just one more small section to put in here, and then I can grind down the rest of these welds and see where I may need some little patches done or some more welds put in just to close up all the holes here. You don't want to have any small pinholes because that will allow moisture to come through and get into your body filler, which will make it fail sooner than it should. So that's what I'm going to do, is get this piece made, and like I said, then once this is completed, then we'll start moving back on the fender and get the repairs done on the heel and the toe board area and keep moving back on this car. Okay, so I've got my piece of metal that I'm going to use for this patch. I cut this out of the part of that wheelhouse because it already had some radius to it. And I've got it clamped over my open area, so I'm just going to take a scribe from the back side and scribe my opening into it so I know where to make my cuts at. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Now, I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but I've got my marks, my scribe lines here along where my opening is, so I can just go around, trim this excess off, and then I can fit that in there and kind of start to weld it and work it in as I go around so I get my proper shape to conform with this here. Okay, I've got my piece trimmed down where it's starting to fit in my opening here. So what I'm going to do is start to tack weld this along this back edge down to here, and then I'm going to work my way around the fender. Alright, so I've got to start to just trim some off around here to get it to fit in there nice. Don't want it to be binding as it's going in, so we're just going to use our cutoff wheel here. Hmm?
Gonna take off these tires?
Am I going to take off the tires?
Yeah.
No.
Gonna take off the tires?
No.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay, so what I've had to do is just bring this other piece out to meet this one so it had a nice radius. One of these pieces even, so now I'm going to put my dolly behind it, which has about the same radius on there, and I'm just going to make that nice and smooth. Now we got a nice smooth joint. Now I can tack this along here.
Papa, this metal can also cut you. This metal can also cut you.
Yes, it can.
Why?
It's metal.
Metal?
Yep. Okay, so let's work our way around to here. We just need to trim a little bit off of here to get that to fit inside of there, sitting on top of this piece here. I want it to be even with it. Excuse my head. See if I can get you over here where you can see. Where you need to be is where I am. Alright. Trim this edge up. I got a cut.
Papa!
What? Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Okay.
Look, Papa! Papa!
What?
This can fit!
Oh yeah.
No.
Alright, again, we're going to work this piece here out to meet this one. I kind of want a little bit more radius in this top piece. So I'm going to bring it around. What I'm going to do first, though, I'm going to get this piece pushed in, and I'll get it welded up against this edge piece here. Alright, now that'll hold that there. Alright, now that joint's nice. We'll go ahead and tack this. Okay, so now I'm going to work my bottom edge around.
Papa!
Yeah.
Look!
Wow.
I don't want it to fall down. Because it's a child. Oh, it's falling down.
Yep.
Look, it's up here.
Okay, so that's how I go through the process of rebuilding rusted out metal that I can't get patch panels for, or can only get certain patch panels for. Like, I got the headlight bucket and we had to build off of that. So that was the procedure I went through on the left side. Pretty much the same deal. Walked you through it step by step this time. I just got finished welding this up, grind down a bunch of welds, and that'll leave this all ready for epoxy primer and final body work. Thanks for following along. I hope you got some useful information out of this. I know it was a little lengthy video, but there was a lot involved in getting these pieces made for this. But I appreciate everybody's attention and the likes, comments that you've been leaving me. So we're going to move on with this project and keep going and get this car solid once again. Thanks again for following along. We'll see you again soon.